You're going to figure out a different way.
All right, I think that's everyone. So, hey, let's pick up on my question. Why move down here, right? You're living with grandma and grandpa. They're on top of the mesa. You're farming, right? And you're close to your farming fields. Why come down here? Shut it out. Yeah, protection from the environment, right? So it's usually much cooler in some, like Longhouse, if you go there, it's humidified. And we have real winters. So, you know, you could have a foot of snow here. If you're living inside a Cliff Palace, that's a great place to be. Pick one of those kivas, and there's 23 of them, put a roof on it, and you have a little fire in there. That's where the kids are sleeping. So why not? So protection from the environment is a big reason. Why else? Shout it out. What do you think? From other animals? They're probably not afraid of animals. You live with them. Maybe there's mountain lions. So, yeah, it could be. It could be down here. Just you feel protected. Protection from other people is a big one. So take a look at this, you know, and it kind of looks like a castle, right? And the first white people to find Cliff Palace are right across this canyon, 1888. So it's the story goes it's December 18th. It's a snowy morning, and these two cowboys are up there and they're chasing cattle. They had permission from the Utes, and there might have been a Ute, Chief Akowitz, with them. But they look across this canyon and they call it the Emerald Castle, and they later called it Cliff Palace. So they have the same bias as I do, because when they look at this, like me, my ancestors are from Scotland and Ireland, and you think, hey, it's a castle. So the original archaeologists and those cowboys, they think that this is primarily for defense. But modern archaeologists, they're not finding a lot of evidence of warfare here. And you know what? These people didn't have horses. This is before the Spanish came. They did not have metal. So how do you raise an army without horses and metal? But there is violence, and there's more people living down on the plains if you came from like Cortez or Mancos, even as far as Durango, all the way to Utah. We call that the Great Sage Plain, and there's more people living there than up here, and that's where we think these people came from. And we do find some signs of violence down there. So these are humans, right? Of course, you have something that you want from somebody else. There might be some violence, but it's not really warfare. So yeah, the thought is kind of changing. It's evolving. Probably these folks here are anticipating violence. So I look at it too, and there's something defensive about it. So we're not dismissing that, but it's just not as much weight as it used to have. Any other thoughts while we're down here?